ladder there. Red light is on. Field stands well. Set. Off in the Platinum Sprint, We Ray Chew missed the start by a couple of lengths. King Cartel jumped best, defending away well Lord Gannicus. Also driving forward is Topaz, right over the speed at the end of 200. Falcon Trader driving forward. Then Forever Dreaming getting back into the field. Mr. Mount Walker, Investment Strategy, had no pace and found itself wide as well, having to ease back. Then Ginger Green, We Ray Chew. It's near enough to the tail end of the field, and back with it as well as Not Secret. They come down the riverside by the 900 mark, and King Cartel settled about a length in front from Topaz. 2 lengths defending. Lord Gannicus fourth on the rail. Investment Strategy improving but wide, going up on the outside next to be third. There followed further back Falcon Trader sitting deep on the track. Then on the rail Yarralee. 3/4 of a length Forever Dreaming, being followed by Mr. Mount Walker. The last trio, We Ray Chew, back there with Ginger Green and Not Secret at the 400 mark, approaching the home turn now. They're on the point of the bend, and King Cartel travelling well into the corner, led by a length and a half. Investment Strategy, who's been off the course all the way. So's Falcon Trader, but still running on, defending, not getting a lot of room behind them. Neither Lord Gannicus. Yarralee strung up near the rail. Forever Dreaming runs on. Investment Strategy, though, reaches the lead inside the last 100. Forever Dreaming charging, so's Lord Gannicus, but Investment Strategy is going to cling on. Investment Strategy a neck. Forever Dreaming. Lord Gannicus looked a bit unlucky, so did defending right behind them. Ginger Green charging home from Falcon Trader. In behind those, next of all, Mr. Mount Walker. We Rate You. Yarralee didn't see much daylight once again. And then further back behind them came Not Secret, pulling up back there with it. Falcon Trader, Topaz as well. And King Cartel did not give a yelp after leading for home. Number 2, Investment Strategy, ridden by Brad Parnham, takes out the 7th event of the day after being parked in the cheap seats. It was a strong win, game effort here to beat Forever Dreaming. Couldn't really get into the race in the early part, so Brad went back, and then as they settled down, he then just continued to improve in transit, but had to drag them up 3 deep, and then left himself exposed and vulnerable late, but has proven much too good. Investment Strategy from the Neville Parnham stable, ridden by Brad Parnham. And that's a double today for Nifty Neville, 122.60. So much to like about the performance. Doing the work, running the time, home in 35.23 and holding on. Half a length the short neck, the margins. Second is number 8, Forever Dreaming, ridden by Troy Turner for Colin Webster. And third, number 4, Lord Gannicus. They got caught up in behind them before eventually getting clear. The same could be said for defending as well. And Yarralee also got strung up back near the rails once again. So those numbers are 2, 8, 4, 5 after the running of race number 7. And a double today for Neville Parnham and also Brad Parnham. The 8th event at 8 minutes after 1 o'clock is the Westspeed Platinum Mile. And here 17, Play and Hardball, comes out. Big field, 16 to run in the third leg of the quaddie. Let's go downstairs there, under a bit of cover at the moment. Lockie Taylor's about to join us, and gee, that was a tough performance. It was just full of grit and tenacity to hold on after enduring a very torrid run.
Absolutely, Darren. Investment Strategy, huge in winning the Westspeed Platinum Sprint. Neville Parnham joins me now. Neville, some win by Investment Strategy. As we touched upon pre-race, or as you touched upon pre-race, he has just been a little tardy out this preparation. Similar circumstance today, but gee, he was tough.
Yeah, he was, Lockie. He sat there, as you say, out in the cheap seats, but yeah, there's no breeze today. Obviously, we're still racing quite early in the day, and I think that it really didn't matter him being that wide, but it was. You still have to do a bit of work, and yeah, obviously a big class dropper, and yeah, he paid dividends.
Prior to today, he hadn't won in over a year. What have you made of his last 12 months?
We gave him a run during the winter as a colt, and then we decided to geld him because he just wasn't himself, and had a lot of foot problems with him during and after the Summer Carnival last year. So he didn't do a lot of racing until the Summer Carnival, and then it's taken a while to sort of find his best form, and I actually don't really think he's in his best form, but he's obviously good enough to win today. So hopefully he can learn from that and and be a bit stronger when he's going forward.
You're done for the day here at Ascot, but there's runners to come at Narrogin. Do you have a winner for me?
I think the one in the first, Play Fair, I think he'll run well, and I think Grace Rose, she looks well placed.
Where do you watch the races at Narrogin?
Not at Narrogin, but we'll find a place, a cool spot.
By the pool, hopefully. Well done.
Good on, mate. Thanks.
There's Neville Parnham, and here's Brad catching up with Scotty.
Bradley Parnham joins me now. Bradley covered a fair bit of real estate there on this horse.
Yeah, look, he was really brave today. I tried to kick him out to go forward, but he didn't really have a lot of gate speed, so I then thought I was going to get in 3 deep with cover, but once we settled into our positions, I realised that wasn't going to be an option for me, so I just let him stride around him. Once everyone sort of got settled, I let him stride. He's sort of still sitting out 3 deep, but yeah, look, he did it tough, but he's quite a handy horse, so you know, at this level, those better horses probably can do it a bit tough and get away with it.
Considering the amount of work that you've done, were you feeling a little bit vulnerable over the last 150?
I was, but like I say, he's a horse with ability, so I knew that was going to carry him a long way, and I felt at the 100 he might have been vulnerable and they might have caught me, but sort of inside that last 50, I think everything else, I could feel that they weren't getting me quick enough, and he was pulling out enough to win.
Now, a little bit of beaten jocks action. Brad Parnham, Sox Nation.
Well, I actually thought she didn't handle the heat that well. When I pulled up and brought her back in here, she just seemed a little bit weak on her legs, but the vets sort of tell me that she's pulled up fine, so I don't really know what to make of that. Yeah, she came off the bridle and didn't really give her best, so yeah, I don't know what to make of it, but it certainly wasn't her best effort.
Thanks for the insight. Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Brad Parnham combining with Father Neville once again. This time it's with Investment Strategy. Huge win, 3-4 deep the trip, but he was too strong in taking out the Westmead Platinum Sprint. On the other side of the break, we'll be taking a look at the Group 1 winners from 2024 here in the West.